Hello. We're gonna play Dillo here. Um, I do not go for Void Eyes. I just don't know how to play them. So, guess this is the only playable pack that doesn't have Void Eyes in it. All right. We know that he doesn't like us, but we're still gonna say hello. I don't know why a lot of the streamers they don't like us, but we'll see. I think he doesn't quite know about our new strategy. We haven't played with him so many times, but I'm sure his viewers will be saying that we'll go factory and stuff. So the only play here is to go for crawler. Kind of sucks that we have the hounds. The hounds are just nowhere as good as the arc lights. If you give us arc lights here, I'd be really happy. Um, I think there's no advantage to the hound compared to the arc light at all. It's just a worse unit. We'll have to go for the attack so we could do we go for the attack? Does it even make a difference? 324. So wait, this is 347, 798, so it's still two shot. I don't know if we go for attack or defense. Let's just go for the attack just in case. Kind of bad here. Our our hounds are getting melted. This always happens, even though we position it like this. The hounds always get kind of melted real quick. Maybe we need to start putting our hounds a little bit further back. That's kind of what I feel like every single time. But I never really learned from my mistakes. Like the hound should be like here on the side here actually. We'll go for this just so we can. Let's see if the missile strike does anything. He could do something, but it's not going to do that much. We'll go for this, the free cheap mobile beacon. Excuse me. Okay. So now what? Phoenixes, chaff clear. We're stuck with the hounds here no matter what, so I don't think we can pivot out necessarily. Probably should get some phoenixes. If you're not sure what to do, just go phoenix, pretty much. It's always the best unit. It's the best unit in the game. Now what's interesting here is we could actually go like we could actually move this like backwards a little bit. I don't know if it's worth it, but yeah. What does this do? I'm genuinely confused. What does this do? Like, I understand the beacon for the storms, but I don't understand what this does. I don't know if that makes it good because now it makes us a little bit heavier on this side, a little bit. I don't know. I mean, Dillo is way better of a player than we are, so I'm sure there's a reason, but I just don't know what the reason is. All right, so we scam him. Fair enough. Get the scam through. He's speed specialist, actually. All right. I think we go for the sell here. Let's take a look. The wasp is just never worth it, I think. Just too easy to get countered. The sandworm could be interesting, just to use it for a round. What if the sandworm is better than the scorpion? Oh, actually, sandworm's not good. Scorpion's actually really good, since we both have steel balls. We'll probably both pick this. Let's just put it here, since I guess we're a little bit stronger here. We need more chaff. We need more hounds. Let's go for more chaff first. We ever go for a second one? No, I don't think so. We don't want to play. We don't want to play units like Scorpion. We don't know how to play Scorpion. And I think the thing is, we don't want to play units that we don't know how to play. Pretty much. The only problem is now we have to range our. Now we have to range the Hound. But the Hound is not a unit that we really want to range because it sucks, but I feel like we have no choice at this point. So we'll continue to beacon this guy a little bit backward. Do we throw the extra guy here? Okay. Okay, so he goes for the Wasp. Interesting. Our Phoenix should be able to kill the Wasp pretty easily, I think. It's only one pack. We have two packs. That being said, if it clears the chaff really well, it is a problem. Honestly, it is a problem. Because now we are losing Phoenixes. We're gonna lose the tower soon. Pretty good tower timing, I guess. Almost a good tower timing. All right, fair enough. Let's see how well this guy did. I like the orbital bombardment, I really do. I wonder if we put it here, just so we could kill more of his stuff. Like here could be good too. His units, I mean, this guy goes here, or this guy goes here. I still like this. He might move this as well, so... this guy did a little something. Maybe don't sell it right away. Now we have to go for Mustangs because of the Wasp. And we probably have to range the Mustang regardless. Do we upgrade this? Or do we go for a shield? Imagine a shield might be good, but what is it? What are we actually protecting here? We're not protecting that much. Maybe we need to start selling out of things. Let's just see how much money we get. 450. I think we go for another Phoenix. And maybe a shield. Maybe a level on the tower. Maybe a level here. We can always sell out of this next round, so... And then we'll go for the factory, probably. Alright. Kind of good that we have the Mustang here. Good thing we leveled up this tower. That's going to be huge. That's going to be absolutely huge. That was such a good decision to level up the tower, but it may not be enough. These guys are strong. Still level 3. But at least we have Phoenix domination here. We should be okay. Let's kill some more wasps though, please. Okay, we got this, I think. Wait a second. Wow, that is a strong wasp there. Okay. Obviously we go for the Farseer. I'm surprised he went for this flank here. No factory yet. I don't think we go factory quite yet. I think we keep waiting a little bit. We could probably throw down more hounds. Maybe another... Do we need more Phoenix? Maybe a Phoenix and a... This is good. I don't think we need actually more Mustangs. I think just Phoenixes are better, actually. Do we go for 2 more hounds here? feel like we just want more Phoenix. Okay, so we have a lot of Phoenixes, but still. I believe in Phoenix because it's really a really good option to have. Go for the oil here. All right, maybe one more Mustang. Do we want to beacon these guys away? Or do we just want to beacon this guy forward? Okay, so these wasps are now mobile. They're cheese wasps now. I'm not quite sure if it's going to do anything though. It's tower is still level 2, but maybe these steel balls is going to get it because now there's nothing in front of the tower, unfortunately. I don't know what happened there. Okay, wait a second. These things are still... We might need another level on the tower here. I mean, we delayed that as good as, you know, you could have delayed that. Losing this tower is going to be really bad. So now we're kind of forced into a corner. We can't really go fire. Don't think we want to go fire. It's too expensive. We're just going to go for the factory, and we're just going to probably beacon it in somewhere here. Maybe we go for this, just so we don't have to elite recruit the factory. And I think it's time to start selling out of some of these things. They're just not super useful. Okay. Probably just going from here. There's not a lot of stuff here. We obviously go for distractions. A distraction here would be quite nice. A distraction here would be quite nice, maybe. You don't need the second beacon. We'll need the shield, for sure. Don't forget the most important tech. And maybe some missiles, or... I don't know. Let's do like a missile here. Probably consider like a missile here. Though this is kind of more annoying. Why don't we just missile these things? Okay, sold out of the Wasp, I believe. Which is kind of what I expected. Yeah, the Wasps are, you know, they're good for a few rounds, and then you counter it, and then the guy just completely sells out of it. Like, especially with the transport technology. So in a way, that's good. And this is going to be a really dominant round. We're going to need to win one more round in order to win the game. And I don't think we're that far, honestly. He committed into mass Farseers with range. I don't know how good of a technology that is. Most people now have taken off the range of the Farseer and replaced it with AA tech. So I'm curious about that range. So the nuke is interesting. We could go for a nuke, but it just depends if we switch sides. Like, I want to switch to here. You'd imagine there's going to be melter. We could just come up like on the side here and just try to nuke them. Wouldn't be a bad idea. So put the factory here. Probably nuke this. And maybe we'll just have our factory go up from here. We're gonna need to be careful about this nuke though, because we try not to nuke ourselves. I don't know if this is that good of a nuke. It's kind of weird. Just obviously go for more chaff. Do we level this guy up now? Might as well. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, so he assumed that we were gonna stay on the same side there. This is all perfectly countered by us here. The missile is countered by the shield. That's a good missile though. The nuke is probably not gonna do that much. But just hope we don't get killed by the steel balls. That's kind of concerning. Okay, nuke comes down. Perfect. Now I think we just win the game. I'm not sure here. Like the chaff is kind of annoying. I mean, do we do 2,000 damage? Not really. That's not 2,000 damage. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, hey. Um, we could keep going. That's fine. This is not great because now we can't really sell out of certain things. We can go for the Vulcan. The Vulcan seems good. Like we could just burn this with the Vulcan, right? Just switch sides again. Only problem is, like, you don't want to. Maybe we just move in from here. Just move in from this angle. But the thing is, it's gonna get locked. Still. All right. Maybe we go for some wasp chaff here. I think we need to elite recruit this. Okay, we need to think about this here. How are we going to do this? So we probably go from like here to here. Right? Or I think we go from the other way. I think we go from here to here and to here. Like this is a nice angle. Kind of running out of time. What do we do? Do we go for launcher overload? I think we have to here. And let's just missile something. Okay. Burst mode. Phantom rays. Okay, that's interesting. The wasp was a great idea. We just need to get to that tower. We're getting there. We're getting there. There we go. Come on. There we go. Yes. Very, very good. Heart's semi-pounding. Need to take a deep breath. Oof. Can we win this? I really hope we deserve to win this because we went for the we went for we went for all the right tricks. And we got him. We got the Dillo. Yeah, it's gonna hop every time. It's gonna hop every time, and we're always gonna find a new angle. Like this angle here, there's not that much stuff in here, right? We probably could even use another oil. Like we didn't even use our own oil. Or we did, I guess. So yeah, we actually used his oil against him. That being said, when the factory was coming this way, most of his chaff wasn't going into the oil, so it had limited use. But the good thing was we didn't just leave it here. He had the Phantom Ray like bursting us down. He had a lot of stuff going on here. And the wasps obviously make sense because the wasps are less vulnerable to all his chaff clear. And yeah, the Vulcans, they weren't great, but we had to choose something, right? And the Vulcans, it made sense. So I think he just kind of wait, did he go burst mode or no? So he went burst mode, but he decided not to. That's interesting. I was expecting him to have more Raidens. Like the thing I would be more afraid of is just like Melting points are scary, but like more Raidens, I think would have been really scary, maybe with like the chain tech. We'll just check it out on his perspective. All right, so let's see it from our opponent's perspective here. I don't know if we want fire. Like fire, he doesn't have ignite, right? Storm is interesting. Phantom rays are kind of interesting, but they're not great. I guess they're not bad. The fortress could be good with the certain text, but it kind of dies. Storm is probably the best if you want DPS, but it just dies to the War Factory, unfortunately. So we'll go with this. It's probably not a bad choice. And I think what we're most worried about is actually some more Raidens. So we'll throw down more Raidens. It's gonna be Raidens everywhere. And maybe we sell out of a ball or the Farseer. I don't know. Probably the Farseer, and let's go for like chain or something on this. Let's see. Probably throw down random missiles everywhere. Need a missile to flanks for sure. Missile this. Okay, let's just see how this works. Okay, he gets chained, gets hit once, gets hit again, gets hit again. That's a dead factory. And this is what I was worried about. Do not show Dillo this part of the video, please. Because that was ugly. That was as ugly as could be. Now the question is, do we actually still win here, or do we commit too much into this raid and overplay? No, we didn't. The all right. I mean, still, maybe we didn't need to go that far, but just a rough idea. I think this is just so deadly. And we had the wasps, but it feels like now, in retrospect, the wasp should have probably been here and here, or we just put the one line of wasps here. The only thing I was worried about is just a missile, but we could have put an interceptor maybe. I just don't want the wasp to be on the line because the shields don't block it. But still, like it might have been good to just have it here and here, because even if he missiles it, he has the missiles that exactly onto the wasp. Most likely, it's going to hit the factory, or even just put the wasp like one square back. So the missile, any missile, will just always hit the factory, which is protected by the shield. So I think that was the problem. If the wasps were actually like this and this, they would have went forward and they would have been able to tank, I think. But this factory went like absolutely nowhere, which is really, really unfortunate. I thought we made a pretty good play, but it turns out it's not that good because the wasps are too far back, right? So all right. A couple lessons to learn there, but thankfully it didn't come down. It didn't come down to this. And I guess if we sold the factory and we went for like something like, I don't know, something. Well, what do we go for if he goes for the Raiden? Do we go for? I think we go for Phoenix, right? Like, do we still end up winning? Let's just check this out. Because I need to start practicing how to pivot out of the factory, and I feel like sometimes it's good to try to pivot out. Like if he over invests into that, then we need to pivot out. So okay, in this situation, go for the raid. Go for this. We sell out. Right now we have fire. Do we want range? Probably. Okay, we upgrade everything. We upgrade everything. And is it more Phoenix or is it more Mustang? Or is it more like Vulcan? You'd imagine one Vulcan's kind of enough. We'll just missile this, missile this. Do we need aerial spec? Well, we don't know he's going to go for the Raiden necessarily. It feels like we have enough Mustangs. So let's just go for more Phoenix. And let's get some technologies on the Phoenix. At least range. Maybe we go for one more Vulcan on this side here. Alright. Should be good. So he went for a lot of chaff. He went for the Phantom Rays. The Phoenixes will deal very nicely with Phantom Rays. The chaff is coming in. We do have 2 Vulcans though, so we're kind of good. We're kind of good, and igniting the oil is real good. Now, how does this... Yeah, you kind of don't need the Mustang if he doesn't have... Like, if he doesn't have Wasp, I think. So, if he only has, like, larger units, then... Yeah, the Phoenix, I think, is better in this situation. So... Alright. Glad to get a victory against Dillo. He's a very, very high-level player. And we really struggled to beat him during the Phantom Ray days, but now with the Factory, it almost seems like we can almost beat anyone with this Factory play. I don't know. This is absolutely crazy.